Merry meet, fiber magicians. We are live at 5. Today's subject is fun with flags. Crocheting a flag for a blanket. So this is going to be the Puerto Rican flag. And it's actually the third Puerto Rican flag that I have been asked to make. And I've never been asked to make any other country's flag. Interesting. The nice thing about the Puerto Rican flag only has one star. And that's the tricky part. But basically, if you want to crochet a flag, most of them are blocks of color. So stripes like this, triangles, squares, rectangles, and then the occasional star. I'm going to show you how to make the star today. But a little bit about the math of making the flag. So the blue part, the triangle, I got that done by doing the corner to corner method stitch. I'll show you that. Let me grab this red yarn because I already started the white on my flag. Okay. To do corner to corner and thus make triangles, it's pretty easy. Let me get you lined up on my hands, vice versa. Okay, there we go. Make your slip stitch. When I'm making a blanket, I usually use an I or J hook. This one is J, size J10. Just makes for a nice cushier blanket. All right. Chain 6. Double crochet in the 4th chain from your hook and in the next 2 chains. So that creates the little square. See? And this blanket is made up of a series of little squares. So chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn. Double crochet in your 4th chain from the hook and in your next 2 chains. Now, put those 2 squares together and you see that at the top of this square is where your 3 chains are. That counted as your very first double crochet. Slip stitch into there. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And put 3 double crochets right in that loop that those 3 chains make. You don't have to put it in the chain. You can put it right in the loop. You see what you got there? It's like a little heart. You could use these little hearts to decorate something, couldn't you? Yep. But if you want a bigger triangle, chain 6. Turn. Those first 3 chains are your first double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, and in the next 2, All right. And then slip stitch into the top of that square. Now you're going to fill this in. Chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch into the top of the next square, chain 3, 3 double crochets. See that? Now you can see that you're getting a triangle. That works up real fast when you're making blankets. And if you can change yarns at each row so that you have like diagonal squares, because your blanket's going to sit like this. It's going to be the corner. And you're just going to keep going until you get the triangle as big as you want. Then you stop chaining 6. If you stop chaining 6 first, right? If you just chain 1 and turn and slip stitch down to the end, then you can chain 3 and put 3 double crochets. Come here, yarn. All right. Slip stitch into the top, chain 3, 3 double crochets, slip stitch into the top. If you want a rectangle, then you can do another square here. But if you don't, you can just turn it around, chain 1 and turn, slip stitch to the end, chain 3, three double crochets, and slip stitch into the top of that square. Now you've got a nice little square, see? This is a quick and easy way to make some coasters. Because now I would put a border all the way around, single crochet or half double crochet all the way around, and make a nice little coaster. Cool. But all I did was keep going on that triangle until it was 40 inches wide, because I wanted my blanket to be 40 inches wide and 60 inches long. So once my triangle was 40 inches wide, I chained 152, and I just did a double crochet stitch for 10 rows. 10 rows measures 8 inches. Say that. And I need 5 strips because the flag goes red, white, red, white, red. So I'll do 10 rows of red, 10 rows of white, 10 rows of red, 10 rows of white, 10 rows of red. Yes. And that should be as wide as my triangle. Then I'm going to set my triangle on the rectangle I made and tack it down. I'm going to go all the way around with the stitches, and then inside about a couple inches I'll go all the way around again, inside all the way around again. I'll use blue yarn so you won't be able to see it. And that end of the blanket will be a double thickness with the star. That's a triple thickness, but I kind of like it. The extra weight makes it easy to throw over a chair or the couch, or extra snuggling on the couch. It doesn't hurt. If you don't want a double thickness under the blue part, then you will have to decrease so that you're so that these go diagonally. You decrease, 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 and then you increase, 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 so that you can just sew it right to there. But since everyone who's ever given me yarn in the last 5 years has had red and soft navy in there, and I've got quite a bit, I wasn't worried about using a little extra yarn and making this blanket nice and cushy for my friend. Excellent. All right. So that's how you would make this flag. Now, the only other flag that I was ever asked to make was the transgender flag. And that basically, again, was stripes. And then I crocheted a transgender symbol, and I put it up in the corner where the stars would be on American flag. But I didn't put a solid background behind it. I just put it right on the stripes. So you could have some fun with the gender colors if you have a particular set of colors that belong to you. You can make yourself a nice little blanket to wrap up, or, oh, how nice would it be to give that as a gift, maybe as a friend who has come out to you. A gift of acceptance and love. Perfect. So if you ever make something like that, make sure you share it in the Fiber Magic Coven, because we would love to see that. So what you might want to add to any flag you make that's not like an official flag, you can make up your own flag. Like Sheldon did on The Big Bang, the flag for his apartment. You could make up your own flag, and you could put some stars on it. How cool would that be? Let me show you how to make this star. I'm going to use this yarn to make this star. Okay. This is nice. This is Karen Bright Rainbow, and I use this yarn for my almost exclusively for unicorn hair, but I think a nice star out of this yarn would look good on a bag. I'm going to use a little smaller hook this time for this yarn. This is a size H. And we're going to make this star right here. You start in the center with a circle. Can you see where that circle is there? You chain 2. We've done this several times before. Half double crochets throughout. So that's fire. 8 half double crochets. That's success. I like this star already. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch into the first stitch made and snug up that end so that hole closes completely. I don't know how you got in the center there, but I'm going to put you back to the back. That's all right. I'm going to crochet over you. Chain 1, Get some more yarn out here. And I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in each stitch. There we go. When I get all the way around, I will have 16 half double crochets because I'm putting 2 in each of the 8. All right. And then I slip stitch into my first stitch. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Round 3, chain 1, do 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch do 2. And do that all the way around, increasing in every other stitch. When you do this, increase by 8 each time, evenly around. You get a circle that can lay flat. And you could keep making this circle as big as you want it to. Like I say, sometimes you could cover this table with a circular tablecloth if you just wanted to keep going around and around. But only increasing by 8 stitches each time. The circumference of a circle increases as the diameter does, but it does not double every time. Otherwise, you go get a ruffle. Now, see these last 2 stitches? Put 2 half double crochets in both of them. I know that you should have put 1 in one of those, but what I want is 25 stitches. I need that to make my star. Before we go on, let's make sure we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25. We do. Now the reason why we want 25 is we want 5 points on our star. And we want them to be the same size, even, so we're going to put them over 5 stitches. Each of them are going to be over 5 stitches. So we chain 1, and we make 5 half double crochets. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1 and turn. All right. Now, if you wanted this next row to stay the same size, you would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. But I want to decrease by 1 every row until I get a point at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ignore this first stitch where I could put a stitch there. I'm just going to go in the next one and do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, chain 1 and turn. Skip that first stitch and do 1, 2, 3. Chain 1 and turn. Do 1, 2. Chain 1 and turn, and just do 1, half double crochet. See what you got there? A really long triangle. A star point. Now to get back down here to make the next one, you could cut the thread. But I think this is a better idea. Just chain one and travel down with slip stitches all the way down. This way you got no ends to weave in. Don't have to stop. Just all the way down to the next. Now, slip stitch into the next stitch. Chain one, and then half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Chain one and turn. Don't put a stitch in this first space here. Just go to the next one and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain one, 1, 2, 3. Chain one and turn. Skip that first stitch and just do 1, 2. So you're decreasing by 1 every time until you chain one and turn and just do 1 stitch and create that pointy point at the top. And because there is an odd number of rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get back going in the same direction that you started. So then when you just slip stitch all the way down, that's why I like odd numbers. And then if you also, you're making a 5-pointed star, you're using multiples of 5. 5 is a number for journeys. Oh, there you go. Slip stitch. This star could direct you on your path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain one and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain one and turn. 1, 2, 3. Chain one and turn. 1, 2. Chain one and turn. 1. Oh my God, a FedEx truck just passed the house. Carl, did we get a box?
Box is here.
Oh my goodness, come give me the box. Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupt this this star. I got a box from Llewellyn. I've been waiting for this all day. I can't believe it's coming while I'm live. Open it for me. My hands are shaking. Carl, the drum guy, is always prepared. Always has a knife. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's my book. It's here.
That's awesome.
Look at it. Wow. It's in color. Oh. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, look at my mermaid and my chakra bunny. All these patterns are in here for you guys. It exists. Look at all the sigils you can crochet. Oh, wait, I thought I saw my beautiful mermaid. Look how beautiful they made her look. Oh, and look, the type is nice and large. Let's see if it'll zoom in on it. Look at that. You can really use this for your patterns. Oh, all right. Oh, fantastic. I love it. Oh, my hands are shaking. I can't believe I'm holding it in my hands. I can't believe it came when I was talking to you guys. This is perfect. They sent me 3 copies. And this is a cover flat. It's the cover. Some extra covers that they had. I could use these for advertising. Oh, I'll make a nice sign for my table. It might be I'm hoping that I get more before I do my next event. So I don't know when these are going to be mailed out. It says, Dear Alba, congratulations on the publication of Fiber Magic. Enclosed are 3 advanced copies of the book and a few cover flats. Your 24 complimentary copies will be shipped from our warehouse when the bulk of the print run arrives. Okay, so I think, wow, fantastic. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. So, this book, I know it's a hefty book. This book is available for order at Llewellyn.com and at a festival near you, whenever I'm at a festival near you. But I think November 8th is the date that it will be mailed out to all the folks that, oh my goodness. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Oh.
They printed it on recycled paper too.
Oh, it's printed on recycled paper. Oh, I love it.
There's little pieces of fiber and everything in it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, so a lot of these pieces, like this little bear and the mermaid you saw, and they shipped it all back to me that they used for these pictures. And I have, here's my little birthday giveaway, that guy. But whoever wins the birthday giveaway, I will definitely make you one in the color you want, and I will include the cinnamon stick inside so that you can do spells with him. But what was I saying? Okay, breathe. Okay, so at Love and Light Spiritual Emporium down on Commercial Boulevard and Dixie Highway in Fort Lauderdale on December 4th, I will be having a book signing event, and we're going to have, it's going to start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we will have games and prizes. I'm going to be raffling off some of the actual pieces from the book, and we will have some trivia contests. So when you get your copy of this book, make sure you read it so that you can you can play in the trivia contest. Oh my goodness, isn't this fantastic? What great timing this was. Oh, my little live presentation turned into a unboxing. All right. Well, wow. Okay. Shall we get back to the star? Why not? I want to finish this star for you. Oh, fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay. We just have 2 more arms to go. Let me get situated again. Oh, I guess this star will be in the second book because it's not. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch all the way down the side if my hands will stop shaking. Crocheting under pressure here. Happy days. You know, writing a book was like the only thing that was on my bucket list. And I did it. I actually did it. And I want to really thank the people at Llewellyn, Heather Green for believing from the beginning, and Lauren and Kat, and gosh, I can't think of everybody's names, but you know, it was quite a journey, you know, to allow Llewellyn to mold me into an author. And then it was just pure joy when the words were finished. Since then. Okay. Since then, it's just been pure joy. And now comes the fun. All the promoting and events and articles. That I wrote an article for the Llewellyn Journal that'll be in the November issue, I believe. And I put an entry in the blog. And what else? I was on the Witching Hour podcast with Patty Negri. That was quite an honor. And I purchased a laptop so that I can do a podcast from here in Minerva's Temple, or on location at a festival. And I'm going to start doing interviews with all my crafty friends. I have so many crafty friends, and everyone's been so nice to say, yeah, we'll chat with you, Alba. Don't worry about it. We'll do some stuff together. And we have 500 people right here on the Fiber Magic Coven, and of all kinds of crafts, from crocheting and knitting and embroidery, and then photography, weaving light and shadows, and you know, it's all fiber magic, because to me, fiber is like the very essence of which something is made. Even your moral fiber is is used when you are performing fiber magic. Probably most so, because your intention is your absolute best ingredient, most important ingredient to everything that you make. Well, I did it. I did it. I finished the star. Even though my hands were shaking. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna leave some length there so I can sew this on something, because I'm maybe a hippie bag, a pouch, you know, with a long strap that you could put your cell phone in or whatever, and put that nice star on it. Right? So whether you're making a flag or anything else, thanks for playing with me. And I hope you all stay crafty. And I hope you all enjoy your copy of Fiber Magic. It's in my hand. It's a big, thick book. And it's full of patterns and spells and information. Whether you crochet or not, I think you will by the time you finish this book. All right. Thank you so much. Blessed be. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.